This game was played on what turned into a very chilly May night in North Sutton, New Hampshire. Last season, the Bobcats knocked the Cougars out of the Division III playoffs in the first round, so Kearsarge was sure looking to take some revenge. The game began with a Kearsarge possession after sophomore Emerson Tyler won the opening faceoff. These two teams usually don't have trouble scoring, but solid defense in the middle of the field kept both squads off the scoreboard for the first 6 minutes. It was Plymouth's Matt Rossner who put the Bobcats on the board first after he scored an unassisted goal despite being whacked in the head. Kearsarge wasted no time tying things up 2 minutes later when senior Justin Norris made a nice move to the goal. Norris scored what he made look like an easy goal, evening things up at 1 apiece with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Less than 60 seconds later, the Cougars scored again when sophomore Tate Nurmi assisted senior Colton Wilhelm as he scored the go-ahead bouncer. The Cougars would take a 2-1 lead heading into the second quarter. Plymouth came out of the break fired up as Bobcats' Ryan Farina scored 2 quick goals in impressive fashion. Both were behind-the-back scores off of great feeds from his teammates. So Plymouth took the lead with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. But senior gunner Nurmi wasn't about to let his team head into halftime down by a goal, as he scored unassisted to tie the game at 3-3 heading into the break. Once out of halftime, the game continued to go back and forth as goals were hard to come by. After 8 minutes of scoreless play in the third, Tate Nurmi scored the Cougars' 4th goal unassisted as he was able to blow past his defender. And just 2 minutes later, Leland Heckel managed to score off of a big bouncing shot, which put Kearsarge up 5-3 heading into the fourth quarter. In a low-scoring game, a 2-goal lead can seem relatively comfortable, but this was not the case here, as the Bobcats quickly tied the game all within the quarter's first 4 minutes. Ethan Richards scored off a middle-range shot, which snuck through the Kearsarge defense, and Farina scored his 3rd goal of the day, which tied things up at 5 apiece with just under 9 minutes remaining. This was a very quick turnaround, and the outcome of the game suddenly seemed to be up in the air. But 60 seconds later, Kearsarge's Norris stepped up for his team after he made a nice move, ripped a shot, and scored the go-ahead goal, which would eventually be the game-winning score. Cougars' Wilhelm put in the all-important insurance goal with 5 minutes left, off an assist from Heckel, as Kearsarge went on to win by a final score of 7-5. Justin Norris and Colton Wilhelm each recorded 2 goals, while Leland Heckel finished with a score and an assist. Senior goalie Jacob Arnold was huge in net for Kearsarge, as he at times seemed to be a brick wall, turning away shot after shot from Plymouth's offense. After the game, we caught up with Norris and Heckel to hear what they had to say about the win.
Both teams came out to battle. We definitely had a rough start. I don't really think we played our game. We made a lot of mistakes. Plymouth came out ready. They came out aggressive. I think in the second half, we came together as a team, figured out our problems, and that's what kept us on top. To be honest, when I took that shot, I didn't think it was a good shot. I was pretty far out. I just wanted to put the team on my back at that point, get the guys going, and luckily it went in. Oh, I think Gunnar Nurmi came up huge. He had a big goal to tie it up. I think him alone really that was the turning point for our game. God, that kid played lights out tonight. Came up huge for us. We definitely had a few defensive breakdowns, and props to him for keeping us on track. This is huge for the team, especially going into the postseason. As long as we win out, that'll allow us to clinch the second seed. And that's huge for us. Good win.
So I think we played very well together. We were capitalizing the spots we needed to. We had a couple mistakes, throwing the ball away, a couple stick problems, but all in all, I think we really capitalized with the fundamentals that we needed to do, ran our plays, played how we were supposed to, and we played well. I think 22, David Benjamin, did a great job shutting off one of their key players, really big part of the team, really big plays. I think Tate Nurmi did a very good job making sure the team played together, moved the ball. And 18, obviously, Justin Norris absolutely killed it, coming in clutch with some goals. It was great. This was a huge win for our team. We needed this to get back up in the second seed. I think that they're a great team, but I think that this is something that we needed, and this will help us go forward on with the season.
Plymouth fell to 10-2, while Kearsarge improved to 11-2. The Bobcats will next take on the Lebanon Raiders, while the Cougars' next competition will come against Campbell.
Kearsarge on 3. 1, 2, 3. Kearsarge!